Right. These buttons are driving me insane because the driver's side works, but the passenger doesn't. Now the buttons sit in the top of your van door there. Someone has had a go at trying to get them out with a screwdriver. Not me, I'm not that stupid. But someone has. But there's an easy solution to get them off. And today, we're going to remove the door panel, replace the buttons, reinstall a new one of these. Got this off Amazon, £13. Come from China, but can't see it not working. But anyway, we're going to replace this in the door and get it all working again. What do we need? Not a lot really, but we'll talk about that as we're using it. Right, so first of all we need a pokey thing, because there's certain things in the door that need to be poked. So we'll start poking and getting them all out. So your door trim. Basically, get your pokey thing in, lever the top out, and that will fold down and it hooks with these little hooks onto the bottom. So when you're putting it back in, it goes in and then it folds up. That's one part off. Next bit. Two little things there that are covering the screws that are behind the door. Basically get our pokey thing in, drop it on the floor. That's one. Pokey thing in, and as you can see, somebody has got trying to get in there with, I don't know, but they've made a holy show and mess of it as well, but nothing we can do about it. So that's them two off. Next thing we need to do is we need to unscrew the Torx bolts or star drives that are there. One there, one in that corner, one there. But first of all, we need to release this bottom panel, which is not rocket science. That's it, pretty much done. And then in there you'll gain access to one more bolt there and one more bolt this side, and that's it. So what do we need? Well, let's take our little kit and see what fits. So the top ones are a different size to the bottom ones, so I'm going to guess that the top ones are probably going to be a T20 star drive or Torx bit. Let's check. Yep, it's a T20 Torx bit. So there's one. So you've got one there. We've got one here in the side of the door. That's two. Also, where your button for your door lock is, that is also on the little pop out as well. So get your little tool, get it in there, fish it out. I need a longer thing because my thing's not long enough. I've been told that before. Mine's wider than that though. Right, there we go. Now we've got the length. So for your inside ones, it's a T30 because I've just checked, and for the smaller ones it's a T20. So let's get the big ones out. If you can see down the bottom there, it is hooked on to the actual van with little plastic hooks that go over, so it does enable you to lean it off a bit and gain access. Now we're going to get to this unit here. Right, so this plastic block here, what you'll find is if you give it a pull, it comes off. Then once you've undone the unit, it just comes out. Right, so once you've got your old one out, you're just going to take your brand new one you're going to take the clips that are there, and they all go into a different size hole, so you can't really get it, well, you can't get it wrong at all. So shove them all in. There's no clips on them, there's no push clips or retaining clips, they literally just push in and stay in. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take this edge, and that is going to go into this slot here. So once you got it in the slot, then the whole unit will just pop up through the door. Then you take your white clip, and you slide your white clip back over the front, and it snaps into place. Then your buttons are back into place. So it's just a case of replacing the door skin. So as you can see, your buttons are back in place there, they all work. Let's just test them on the driver's side. That works. And now the passenger side works. Job done. Let's get the door back on the skin. It's just a reverse of what you're doing. But don't forget, these little green fellas, which are them, you might snap a load of them pulling it off. You can get them on Amazon, eBay, and they basically just go into these marked holes on the side of the van. So what I like to do is, you get it in the bottom there, you can see the little hooks in the bottom. We're going to swap that one for there, because we can get this one into this hole, which is there. So once we get them on, get it in the hole, and then all you got to do, once it's in the hole, just give it a bang. Also, your door will rest on top of the actual window. There's a little cutout for it, so once it's in, you can feel them popping in, go along the whole door skin. So you can feel them popping in into the places where they go. Then it's just a case of taking the screws that you've taken out and placing them back where they belong. Two in, then don't forget you've got the two bigger ones in the door handle as well. The bottom one, and the top one. That is all secure. Then you can take your door handle, not forgetting the little clips that are on the bottom. It goes into the bottom and then it folds upwards. Then once it's in a position, just give it a bang and it'll stay in position. Then that's all left to do is to get the bottom ones in. And two, you can then close your bottom up. Then take your little plastic clips that came out of the door. You'll notice that there's three sides on them. There's three sides on those. Just get them in, pop them back into place. One there. And then lastly, don't forget the top that goes on your locking mechanism. Just push that down and it clips into place. And that is how we change the button section on your door. So everything works. The driver's door goes up and it comes down. I'm pressing the wrong button. And then now that one works, which never worked before. It wasn't working, hence why we've had to change it. So it's a nice, quick, simple, easy job. All you need is a couple of Torx bits, a pokey thing, and it'll probably take you about 20-30 minutes to do the whole job in total. You know, it's quite simple. If you're putting it into a garage, they'd probably charge you an absolute fortune. So don't forget, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up. We are converting this whole crafter into a mobile home, and then we're getting gone. Also as well, I want to give a big shout out to my friend Benjamin. He's at BJam Van. Go and check him out. I'm going to leave you a link. Which side? Which side? there's a link up on the top right now. That'll take you to Benjamin's channel. Right, I've got jobs to do, and you've got something to go and do yourself. Get a van, get out there, whatever you do it well. See you soon.